Hi, I'm so excited to be here with everyone. Happy New Year. This year is going to be absolutely something different. It's going to be a year where we take everything to a whole nother level. I'm going to come back and talk about that when we come to the end of this presentation. We're live here from Oslo, and I hope that everyone is enjoying and getting excited about all the things that we've got going on, because there is a lot of things going on. But to take a company to another level, we got to also look at what kind of campaigns that we do. And I think, and I hope that you will agree with us when we get to the end of this presentation, I think that we have found the very key to bringing your business as a diamond to a whole nother level. So I'm going to pull up my presentation here. I'm not so skilled on these things. Let me see, I did wrong there. You see, share screen. The dog looked so professional when he was doing the video, and he had his team putting all that stuff together. Just amazing presentation, and I saw comments and chats, and they were bragging about it. And then didn't Hilda do an amazing opening here as well? So let's get to it. I got to get this out to you because this is very, very, very exciting. The Q1 campaign, help your team go full time in 2021. And that's really what we want to achieve. We want more people to be able to go full time. And full time will, of course, for some, mean that they physically go full time. For others, it just means that they invest a lot more time into the business. So happy New Year. Here is the campaign, and that is so small so you can't read it, and that's why I love it so much. Don't take a screenshot, don't do any of that. I'm going to go through all of it in details. But first, I want to bring you to the law of cause and effect, because this is something that is absolutely critical to understand. And here is typically a statement, you know, I don't make enough money, so I can't spend so much time. So in this case, you have the cause, I don't have, or I don't make enough money. And then you say that the effect is I can't spend so much time. But is that true? Well, for a lot of people, that is true. Well, I don't make enough money. I need money right now, so I can't spend time. Well, here is the thing. If we go to the next one, I don't spend so much time, so I can't make enough money. That is just changing the direction of it, explaining that the cause comes before the effect. And a lot of people have this confused today. They say, well, just give me something, just give me something. If I just had this, if I just have this, then I would do all of those things. Well, that's reversing the cause and effect. So we got to move everyone to saying, well, I got to spend more time so that I can have the money that I need, so that I can have the income that I need. And this is my big statement then. How can you, I think that's what it says underneath, how can you be the cause? How can you be the leader? How can you decide to be a leader? You become the cause so that your team gets the effect, meaning that they get the income that they deserve. And I think that the Q1 campaign really is something that can bring this together for you. So let me just go through here. Maximize the enrollment credit with a double cab campaign. And it's important to read a little line on the top here, so I don't bring the hopes up too much for our diamonds and directors and crowns and royal crowns and Doug went through that. Can you believe all of those ranks that we created? Black crowns, we got ambassadors, royal ambassador, black ambassador, president and lead president, because all of you would cash in like so easily on a double cab. But it's not for you. It's for the new partner. It's for the bronze partner. And then, of course, to get the first cab, you need to be a silver because it's 1,000 credits. And then it's the golds and executives, and then eventually the platinums. So small cab is 200 euros. You produce 500 credits on your left, 500 credits on your right, and Happy New Year. Now, if you achieve that, it's 400 euros for any silver, any gold, any executive, any platinum that does that in January, in February, and in March. But I'm coming back to some rules that will be explaining what you need to do in February, so in January, to keep it for February and to keep it for the month of March. So it's going to go to the medium cab, 1,500 credits, 1,500 credits, and got 800 euros instead of the 400. Large cab, normally 600 euros, 3.5, 3.5, and boom, you go 1,200 euros in cab commissions. Then XL cab, 1,000, 7,500 credits, 7,500 credits, and boom, get 2,000 euros paid when you achieve the XL cab, and then you have the XXL cab, 1,500 euros is 15,000 credits on each team. And I think that some people will come in brand new, and in this first quarter, they'll grow so fast, so they're going to make this happen. And they get a total of 3,000 euros. Can you believe that? For one cab. Now, we got to be practical and look at, okay, what are the rules? What are the different things? And how will I use this in my team? Because obviously, if you look at a regular month in your team, if you're a diamond, you don't have that many people that achieve the cab. And you can go in and you can see on the cab overview, which we'll learn to use in these 90 days, you can see how many is achieving it. So obviously there has to be a turn or a change in the momentum or in the speed or in the effort or in the hours that people put in for them to profit out of this cab campaign. But before we go into all of that and I make the plan, let's just look at how to qualify. So you got to be on those rank levels that I talked about. And then you got to be the sponsor of at least 2 personal partners, counting from the day you joined as a partner in Zinzino by the end of January, so that you can then have it for February and March. And that's going to be in the left leg and in the right leg. So if you came in, you never sponsored somebody into your power line, you've been with the company for 2 or 3 years, by the end of January, we will honor the cab double through this month. So you only have to focus on one line, but you got to sponsor one person into the big line through this month. So that's a part of the rule. If you're a brand new person, you got to sponsor one on the left, one on the right, so that we create this habit of everyone building both their lines. And then to stay active on the campaign for February and for March, you got to acquire 5 action points personally enrolled through the personally enrolled customers and partners during the month of January. And the action point rules follows the rules like normally. So that's how you stay active, and you can have it for the entire quarter, and your team could have it for the entire quarter. And this is really critical because a lot of people that are on the partner level, and I'm talking to you as a diamond now, as a leader, and a lot of people that are at the silver level and a lot of people that are at the gold level. I think most of the people on the executive level and platinum level believe that they can once in a while get a cab. So I think a lot of them think, I can do this, this is for me. But a lot of the other ones won't see immediately that this is actually for them. So this is your clue in January, that you got to explain them, well, to achieve this, maybe we won't achieve the first cab in January, but we sponsor one on the left, we sponsor one on the right, so this left and this right, and then we get the 5 action points. And of course, if that was an ultimate kit, you already have 6 action points. So it's not both, it's 6, that would be 5 action points or more. So you go down left, right, and you do that. And then they could qualify in February or in March to get their first cab, and that cab would be double. And that would spark them to go on a different growth curve of their career, because they went from never having had a cab in their life to getting the first cab bonus, which I think can be absolutely incredible. So let's go one level deeper into this, because there is always going to be those people that say, well, are you really sure that it's worth doing it? Yes, I am really sure that it's worth doing it. So you make a plan with every single one of your team, and we've got about 16,000 people in the entire Zinzino that has not had a cab bonus yet. And we've got about 3,000, 3,500 that have experience getting a cab one or more times. So you want to get all of those 16,000 to get into action during January to get those 5 action points each. And that in itself would be, wow, that'd be like 60, 70,000 customers, because we are going to do more things in February. We're going to do more things in March, and we're going to wake them up. And maybe they sponsor exactly the right people. Maybe they can't get it through sponsoring A and B. Well, then you can follow up and doing that in February as well. But then they get 5 customers in January, so that we move everyone immediately into action right now. And I don't have a timer, so whoever is running this show has a problem with me, because I'm supposed to have 20 minutes and I have no idea how far in I am. But Q1 2021, everyone in your team can do this. And that's where you guys say, bring me to believe it. Because as a diamond, if you don't believe it, if you don't become that leader that becomes the cause for them to spending more time, they will not make this. But you can decide, I am that leader. I am the one person that is going to cause my team to believe in this. But then you got to bring yourself to believe. And this is what I think that everyone in your team can do. And that is the executive plan. And I put up, and we'll share this presentation, but it's a plan based on getting small cab, which is 500 plus 500, as you know. The small cab, it's not 200, it's 400 plus. You get 100 euros in team commission. So that's a total of 500 euros for the week. And then for a brand new people, I put some supporting document on the right-hand side, and you can of course update that, but I put the most sold partner kits, I put some of the customer kits, and I put some of the prepaid customer kits. So in the first week, which is already over, you don't have to do anything to make this happen in January, and also in February, and also in March. You know, we can miss 1 week. Of course, it's good if you produce some credits towards the 500%, towards the 3,000 credits that you need as an executive, but I didn't put it in here. So all we need to do is to hit the small cab 3 times. And if you then look at 500 credits and you look over at the prepaid kit, 76 credits. So even with just getting customers in your left team and in your right team, is not that many customers in a week. We're talking about 7, 8 customers in a week in each team, which plenty of people in your team can do, especially if it becomes a team approach from everyone. So now next week we get 500 credits, 1,000 credits in balance, and boom, we got the second week commission of 500 euros. Third week, 500, 1,000 in balance, and boom, we got another 500 euros. And in the fourth week, we got the 500 plus 500, and boom, you got 1,000 euro credits in balance, and you made another 500 euros for the week. We add the phone bonus, and instead of making 1,100 euros, which is what you normally do on an executive run, we pay 1,700 euros. That's pretty incredible. So Q1 2021, momentum is in your path. Believe this, and let's go for a platinum plan. Let's get all of your executives going for a platinum plan. Get all of the gold and silvers and bronzes to go for an executive plan already now in January, because we can actually do that. So 3 small cabs. And if you look at that, 500, 1,000 credits, 500 euros in commission, then another cab, 500, 1,000, another 500 euros in commission, and then another 500 euros in commission. And then in the end, the closing week of January, we go mega big. And of course, I know some people have residual credits as well. You can add in that, just means that they get less cabs and stuff like that. But look at what happens with a medium cab. 800 euros plus 450 euros, because now you move up to the 15% team commission when you balance 3,000 credits, and it's 1,250 euros plus the phone bonus, and you are at 2,950 euros for the month as a platinum versus the 1,950, which would be an equivalent one with new volume without the campaign. So that's 1,000 euros more for the same work. That's incredible. And then Q1 2021, it's time to go fast. And I do think that you understand by now that this CAB campaign only will work for the teams that are ready to go fast. So we gotta up the number of hours we work, we gotta up the number of prospects we call, we gotta up the number of presentations we do, we gotta up the number of Zooms that we do, we gotta up the number, every number, we gotta up the number of calls to actions that we do together with our team, and we gotta plan better, and we gotta move stronger together as a team, get everyone into a momentum. And then there is the diamond plan. So for all of the platinums that you have, all of the executives you have, I believe that they could go diamond by the end of this 90-day period. In fact, I believe that many of your golds and silvers can also go diamond by the end of this 90-day period. So we work with a medium CAB, 1,500, 1,500, 1,250 a week. Now I'm going to click through this so that I don't go too far. And you see every week, 1,250, 1,250, and 1,250. And then you will eventually get 200 euros in a phone bonus, 1,000 euros in a car bonus, and you get 6,200 euros for the month instead of what you would normally get is 4,800. So that's a 1,400 euro additional bonus for the month, which I think is incredible. I might have done some math wrongly there. It's 1,600. I did it wrongly in my head here. So 1,600 euros for the month, which is absolutely incredible. Now, there is one caution. When you hit diamond, you will get the double CAB until the end of that month. So if you hit diamond in January, you'll get it throughout January, but in February, you don't get the double CAB, you get normal CAB. And if you hit it in February, you don't get the double in March, and so on. So that's how the program is working. And of course, there is a one-time bonus, you know, and then Q1 2021, it's time to go fast, and then even faster. And that's for the people that want to go for director plan, and you produce 3,500 new credits each line, 7,000 balance, 2,250 euros per week. And that's a CAB of 1,200 euros per week. Is pretty incredible. And of course, here, when I get to the end of this, we have made some really good money, including the executive bonus, car bonus is 10,200 euros, and you get another 5,000 euros as the one-time bonus. So here is the big question I have. How can you structure your plan better? How can you be the cause? How can you become the leader for your team? How can you take this campaign and the other campaigns that we have? So you can still qualify for 200% ECB in January. How can you take that campaign by having 15 action points that secures in this campaign? And we have the ultimate refund campaign prolonged. And so how can you be the leader? How can you bring this to your team so that your team gets the effect already here in January, that they increases their income and they get their hope up so that they believe that they could go full-time in 2021? Because if they went full-time in 2021 and you're a diamond and you had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you could end this year going from diamond to maybe you could go crown, maybe you could go royal crown, some of you will go black crowns, and maybe some even go all the way to the ambassadors or the president levels. So I'm all in. This is exciting. And I think that it's going to be an incredible year for all of us. And that's what I'm just here to tell you, that it's time to get ready. It's time to get in action. It's time to up the speed on everything that we're doing. Go fast and you will win. And you'll help all of your people win twice as much when they hit the CAB bonuses coming into January, February, and March. Thank you so much. I'll be back with you in the end.